Come on, Soda Pop, let's go.
Yesterday we received word a person very important in my life in South Dakota left the scene. 1966 was the start of my joy in participatory politics. South Dakota was open, fertile ground for a grade school kid to get involved by just showing up. Write a letter to George McGovern, he writes one back. You show up and you get involved. George was good at getting people involved. He made it seem possible and others followed his path. There was a guy in 1968 who decided to challenge a South Dakota institution, Republican Ben Rifle, for the U.S. House of Representatives because he knew he could make a difference. He didn't win that year, but he did make a name. And his name became well known in South Dakota's 1st District, Frank Denholm. The 1970 South Dakota Republican Party was in complete meltdown, and Ben Rifle decided not to run for a 6th term. Dick Knipe, Bill Doherty, Jim Aberesk, and Frank Denholm ran positive campaigns of ideas into smashing victories. These were real Democrats who knew how to work together when necessary to get things done. Frank was a farm kid from Day County who loved to call farmers together with a beautiful, rich auctioneer's voice. A 1950s Day County sheriff who went on to the FBI, USD Law School, and on to practice law in Brookings. Most of all, he was a New Deal Democrat who knew how to create laws to help. He was a real Democrat deep down in his soul, and everybody who worked with him knew it. He may not have been flashy, but he believed. Frank gave a nerd teenager real campaign experience with responsibility because he would believe in what you could do long before you knew you could do it. I learned a lot and experienced many events and national crises from the inside because of him. Frank and Millie are both gone from our lives now, but never far from my thoughts. We should take a moment, pause, and reflect on his life and what he did for South Dakota. Thank you for this personal moment.